Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Good evening, and welcome to the Untitled, at this time, alcohol review show. The show where we taste, rate, and add alcohols to the shelf. Now let's get started. And the third bottle we have to try on the channel is Quarter Horse Wheated Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Cheers, Seabiscuit. I don't recall ever trying a wheated bourbon. This was pretty good. It did taste a lot drier. I don't know if that's common for wheated bourbon. I do get like a wheat pretzel taste. Bread and saltiness, if that makes sense. Does that mean rolled gold, oots, whatever they're called, should they make a whiskey? Because like I said, this tastes like a wheat pretzel. I don't know, I love the taste of wheat.
Bruh.
So you drink the alcohol, all of a sudden the wheat field, it just starts popping up. And then the twist of the pretzel is that at the end, they kind of combine and make the salt on top, making a wheat pretzel. It just twists right back around. And then once your palate's used to it, you just keep getting twisted back into that pretzel. Time to see what the wheat field tastes like in the middle of fall. And salt. I'm getting more of the burn and just salt. It really diminishes the wheat flavor when you put it over ice. So instead of going in the middle of fall and having a brisk, dried out wheat field and ready to harvest, if that's how it works, it's more like going in the dead of winter and it's attached to a clump of dirt and you're just tasting literally the salt of the earth and somehow bourbon. But over ice, I'm getting wheat, but then I taste it and it's like licking a salt block. So it's like being in a tree stand. You're hunting on the edge of a wheat field and you get hungry, so you bite into some wheat and dirt and all you're tasting is salt from the deer licking a salt block and then into the dirt. I don't know. Honestly, it's better neat. You get that evolution of the wheat and then the aftertaste is very salty and it mixes well with the burn. But this, it's just burn and then salt. If you're not in the mood for salt, don't put Quarter Horse wheat over ice. If you're not in the mood for feeling like you just licked a salt block, because we've all done it. If you live in the Midwest, admit you've done it. Alrighty, now let's try this with our mixer. I just went ahead and paired it with Coke. Although in hindsight, I guess I could have drank it with a little bit of honey mustard or nacho cheese. Either way, this thing's filled to the brim, so I can't wait to spill it on me. That just cuts right through. I just had to pour a little bit more in there, not mixing very well. Wow, okay. Do mostly Coke. Now you have a honey wheat. So I switched over from a honey wheat pretzel to a vanilla Coke. Well. I think when it comes to BoJack Horseman's preferred pretzel beverage, I'm gonna rate this one a 3.2 out of 5. If I know it's something I wouldn't mind sipping by itself, it's automatically a 3 for me. Also, whenever you drink it neat, it tastes like one of my favorite pretzels. When you have it over ice, like I said, it turns into a wheat field in the middle of winter. Now, if you have it with Coke, all you gotta do is hone in that ratio. Give maybe a splash of Quarter Horse. Overall, for what it was, I was fairly impressed, and I can't wait to try more in the Quarter Horse line. And the koozie of the day advertised Luke Combs, and I received it outside of a Skillet concert for free. Handed out by Miller Lite, and it sure did keep my Bud Light cold throughout the concert.
Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses.